Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
This is 18-year-old
What's happening, people? What's happening?
Garcia.
Idiot Garcia.
On March 25th, 2025, Boca Raton police responded to a TD bank after receiving a report of a check fraud in progress. When officers arrived, Mr. Garcia is still standing at the front desk, attempting to cash his $5,000 check. The banker quickly noticed red flags with the check and managed to call police while stalling Mr. Garcia. Watch the stories he provides from flipping houses to a random beach meeting and let us know what you think in the comments below.
Oh, this stupid ass at the desk. What's up with y'all, man? Hope y'all doing alright.
And you, sir? You're just being detained right now.
Yes,
I'll tell you in a second.
It's a lot. I have Boca Police Department.
You guys got a room? We're gonna. Lonzo. Savage, this room? Take this room. Let's go.
No, I'll tell you in a minute.
Ain't
You know the
played no
reason,
games,
we'll play
man.
the game.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know.
Have a seat.
You know why we
You're being
here.
lawfully detained right now when we investigate a fraud investigation.
Fraud.
Yep.
Why is that?
Everything will be explained to you.
He look like this
Right now
nigga
you're
out
not
of
free
high
to go and
school.
you're being lawfully detained. I'm gonna reach your rights. All right. I am required to warn you before you make any statement. You have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Any statement can be and will be used against you in a court of law. You understand these rights? I have read them to you. You wish to answer my questions? Okay.
Speak with the banker and discover Elliot opened a new account at TD Bank just 2 weeks prior and find the check owner has never heard of him.
Where's your apartment? Can I see that?
Yes, this is the check that he had. She lives in New Jersey.
Stole the
She's in
check.
New Jersey now.
Okay, she said she never wrote this check out.
She never wrote that check. He said it's for, she has repairs.
Stolen check.
I do have the check, yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Subject came in, approached the teller. I am the assistant manager here. The teller wanted further verification after looking at the subject's identification and the check. I realized that it may be a stolen check.
How
so I
though?
proceeded to contact the customer.
Is there a reason why you thought it was a stolen? You said, I'm sorry.
Right.
Yes,
How?
because of the location. We
Because this was in New Jersey.
a New Jersey check, yes.
So there's a little flags you saw?
Correct.
Okay.
I investigated further, realized that the subject just recently opened up an account, 2 accounts that has not been funded on March 10th. His stories that he provided to me did not add up. First he said that he purchases homes, fix them up, and resell them.
Okay.
Yes, and then he stated that he was doing some work for them, that they have a property in Boca Raton, even though they live in New Jersey, and he was doing some work for them. He also
Yeah, that's stupid. That would ring alarms too. Why are you bringing up all of these sporadic locations? Why would you be dumb enough to steal a check and then go cash it in another city? That's stupid. So you got this check that you stole, it's not yours, and then you took it to another state or another city. You cashing that check that's coming from another city, cashing it in a different city is already going to set off alarms and is going to allow them, or not allow them, but make them do extra procedures or extra things to ensure that you are who you say you are, and B, this shit isn't stolen. That's stupid as fuck. That right there will set off alarms. Maybe not the biggest, but hey, this is an out-of-state check. We should do such and such to verify. Right? Niggas, bro, he's an idiot.
Said that it was from a company, and then he switched and he said it was from. So I didn't feel comfortable, so I delayed him, called the customer, and then called the police department.
So I spoke with this gentleman.
And how long was he there? That's another thing too. You sat at that counter. First of all, you should have already known that it was an issue when she went back there and she needed a manager for verification. When that lady came back out and she sent the assistant manager to come out to come speak to you because something at that point was off, you should have known that there was an issue. When she took her ass back there and she did that and she took all... Bro, you sat there and you took too much time. That's what I'm saying. You doing this dumbass shit, you're not even being aware, bro. She caught you from the jump. Then you got this boof-ass story. Nothing correlates, nothing adds up. Or nothing adds up. So when you tell her this weak-ass story, you're not doing nothing but digging a deeper fucking hole for yourself. You dumb nigga. You might as well would have wrote fucking fake check on your forehead, nigga, when you walked in.
He lives in Orlando.
I would have been
Apparently,
left.
he came down from Orlando to West Palm Beach to stay at a hotel.
And then, you stupid ass nigga, if you're gonna steal a check, you get somebody else to go in there and cash it for you. It's cameras and shit everywhere. You don't fucking go in there and walk into the bank and go cash the check. You niggas be so dumb. Niggas don't have no sauce, man. Who taught you the methods?
Him and his
The nigga taught you the methods wrong.
Down apartments, houses, correct? Okay. If I'm
Walk
wrong
up in
at
a
any point,
fucking...
correct me.
You don't walk up in a fucking bank and cash a check that you stole by yourself. I would never do no dumbass shit like that.
Okay? Please. Okay. So he's staying in West Palm. He didn't want to cash the check in West Palm because he didn't want to get robbed. But for whatever reason, he couldn't stop in Lantana, Boynton Beach, Delray.
He didn't want to get robbed.
Any other city that wasn't between West Palm and the city of Boca Raton. He for whatever reason, it's just random. Now, if I understand correctly, apparently in our city, in the city of Boca Raton, there's a lot of rundown apartments that need fixing that he can flip. And he needed to cash the check for $4,150 in our city.
What the fuck is... If you're talking about fixing up a home, $5,000 ain't shit. That ain't nothing. $5,000 going into fixing a home? That might get the fucking lawn cut, and it might get you a new toilet and some new fucking doors and a fucking railing in the front of the house. But other than that, it costs some money to fix a home. $4,000, $5,000, that ain't nothing. How are you fixing multiple homes and using $5,000 to do so? You see what I'm saying? This nigga is a moron. You can see it in his fucking face. He didn't even believe that shit when he walked in there and tried to spill that.
So that he can go look at a property somewhere in the city of Boca Raton. He doesn't know where. His cousin knows where, but his cousin didn't come with him because he had all the important meetings, right?
Always a cousin.
Oh, well, he has other important stuff to do, right? Okay, so he had other important stuff to do. So he just Ubered from West Palm to the city of Boca Raton.
I love how he's humoring him,
Did
though.
I get the story right, sir? Okay, just want to make sure I was right.
So I spoke.
I love
to-
how he's
I
humoring
spoke
him.
to- Who's that to you?
That's just the lady I have been remodeling for the house.
Where?
I don't remember, but I still have sent a company.
Cause you lying.
She owns no houses in the state of Florida. She only lives in Jersey. Never been down to Boca Raton.
Yeah, she lives in Jersey.
Okay. She never wrote this check out because she still has the check
Where is
at her house.
How would that be if the check is right there in front of me?
I'm asking you that question.
That's how I'm trying
This
to
check was
figure
written out to you.
Because you stole it.
Exactly, that's how I'm trying to figure out right now.
You have her information there. You can call her. If you're a client, if she's your client, you can call her.
Pick up the phone to call her.
I mean, you're working her house, right?
Call
I
her.
sent companies in her house. I'm just literally like,
But you said you picked up the check. You went to get the client. You should call her.
I mean, you're working her house, right?
I sent a company.
I sent a company to her house. That's cool, but exactly, you still went up and picked up the fucking check. Even if you sent a company to her house, you had to have given a company her fucking information to be able to contact her when they got to the motherfucking house. So either way, if you know who this woman is, you should have some sort of contact information. Light-skinned nigga with the braids. What's happening?
I'm just literally like.
But you said you picked up the check.
Right.
You the check in Jersey.
Right.
Yeah, I picked up that check.
In Jersey.
I didn't pick it up though. I got it mailed.
Oh, you know what? Let's call her on the phone. We'll put her on speaker for you.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that.
That's crazy.
So when
We gonna call this nigga bluff. Let's do it.
we're gonna send her a picture of this, so she's gonna confirm this is her signature, right?
Let's FaceTime her.
I mean, my man, you did the work. You got the check. You don't know anything about a check that was given to you?
No, FaceTime her and flip the camera. That's gonna solve all of this shit.
No. Okay.
I mean, you saying that the check is still in Jersey?
This nigga don't even look like he flip houses. This nigga got on a navy blue button up with no fucking logo on it. Nigga, flip where? Flip what? Patties? Burgers? Fries, nigga? That's what you flipping?
Right there in front of me.
Nigga flipping
So
steaks
you
on the
went all the
grill.
way to Jersey to do a construction job? So what city did you go to do this job?
The company went over there to do the job for her.
He's still lying.
What's your company?
No, it's not my company.
You said your company.
I said a company.
You... s-
So it was your company.
I didn't say it was my company.
Okay, so a company is going. So why this a company, whatever the name of the a company is, giving you a check?
Okay.
To do the job.
But
To do what job? To do what?
Elliot, I'm going to ask you a question, okay? You have a right to say no. Do you mind if you look through your phone?
No.
Okay, so we're going to take an evidence and seize it?
Wait.
Yep.
For what?
Is that
Yeah,
you
nigga.
No.
Use your phone.
Wait. But if I say yes, we
You said no. I'm not going to go back and forth.
No, yeah,
I'm just
we
trying to
season it.
prove
We
this-
season
Would
it.
you say conversations with this victim here, right, in your company? Because usually you're going to text message some kind of proof of your company, right, and show you where the checkout, some kind of service, some kind of something like that.
Exactly. So you sent a company to the... This woman has never met you and has never seen you before in her life. You stated that you were doing some sort of remodeling work on this woman's house. Then you said that you sent a company, right? You don't have any contact information, but you sent the company, and apparently the company pulled up so that they can do the job. But even if they haven't, you bitch ass nigga, even if they haven't, you don't have any contact information, but you sent them to a woman's house to go do a job, but you didn't give them any sort of fucking information to do it. We're supposed to believe that. Then you tell us you sent a company there, but you don't know what fucking city the house was supposed to be in that it's supposed to be remodeled in. And then on top of that, you don't even know the motherfucking company name. The fuck? I see the issue. You got this fat ass front taper, and I don't know what it is, but maybe because like your front taper so fucking big, like the bigger your front taper get, like I don't know, like the more sense you lose. I think that's why. Each and every time you go to the barbershop and they cut your shit back and back and back and back and further, you lose brain cells and common sense. That has to be the only justification for you to have fucking brought your yellow-faced ass in here and thought that this was gonna work.
Elliot, we all been doing this job for a while.
I'm confused right now.
Yeah,
So, is there someone who told you to go cash this check in?
and I've been watching these for a while.
And you're just kind of the dumb person that don't know anything?
I'm just trying to figure
Good.
out that check.
This is your chance to come clean, bro. I already cut you in more than enough lies. So this is your chance to come clean and try to help yourself. If you want to stick to your story, you're more than welcome. But even the way I explained the story and you confirmed that was your story, it doesn't makes no sense, my man. Listen, maybe if it was our first day doing this line of work, it might work.
This is South of Florida. This is King of Frauds down here. This is not the first thing you'll probably done.
That's what I'm saying.
But I ain't gonna lie, that right there,
So who gave you that check to cash?
I don't know, some random person on the beach. I ain't gonna lie.
Is it on the beach? Where? Here or where?
That's
where-
another lie.
No. Like, far. Like,
Did he drop you off here? Is the car still here?
nah, I'm pretty sure once they see y'all at the patrol car, they've been done.
Hang on, all right?
Yeah.
So you met this random guy.
So I told y'all niggas. I told y'all if he stole that check and he went in there and cashed it himself, he'd be a stupid motherfucker. Guess what he turned out to be? He ended up turning out to be the stupid motherfucker that they sent in the bank to cash the check for them. Oh, I can't make this shit up, man. I love this shit.
I told you what to go in there cash. Because on the March 10th, you opened up an account with TD Bank.
Wait, hold
What he
on.
told you to do, or
No, I wasn't gonna open a bank for my clothing brand, but he was like, blah blah blah, TD, blah blah blah.
so a random guy. Do you know what city he was in? What beach? Tampa. So he was.
Oh,
in
now
Tampa
you know
with a random
cities
guy.
and shit. Now you know.
He
Okay.
told
He
you.
was like, yo, whatever they want, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
He thought that nigga was an investor.
Okay.
Stupid
You been
ass.
arrested before for anything? I'm down here in West Palm Beach County.
The people from Tampa had dropped me off here, and then I guess once they see y'all, for sure, probably they left.
Is he something like a friend of a friend told you to do this, or some random guy at the beach?
Some random person at the beach. There.
Stupid
He was
ass
like,
nigga.
yo, I got these checks. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm like, they're legit. He's like, yeah, they're legit. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get into no trouble, right? He was like, nah, you good. I was like, okay, bet.
Stupid ass nigga. yeah, cause that's not sketchy. Random nigga at the beach handing out checks. Like you niggas are weird, bro. Like I swear to, like who be raising you niggas? You niggas need dads. On my mama. Reggie hit the nail when he started doing them fucking dad jokes. God, you niggas need fucking fathers, my nigga. For real. Even still, nigga, I don't even fuck with my pops. It ain't even that. Cause I don't even fuck with my pops. And I never do no dumbass shit like this. What in the flying fuck would make you think that some random ass nigga at the beach has some legit checks that he just passing out to nigga? What? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna get in trouble, right? No? Oh, okay, bet. Hopped in a car with this nigga, let this nigga drive you down to a different city. You don't even know how you gonna get back home. Like, what be wrong with y'all?
He's like Haitian, like.
So it's a black guy?
Oh, fuck, nigga. That's one of the homies? Damn, nigga, I'm Haitian. Why you, fuck? Hey, man, all of us ain't like that. I promise you I'm not. I'm one of the cool ones. Hey, Haitians, though, I love my people, but man, do we get down. Fuck. My fault, thug. This is even more funny now. One of the homies got you.
Black, yellow.
Dark skin, he got dreads.
Okay.
Damn.
Tattoos all over the place.
And that's the nigga that you believe. The dark-skinned Haitian nigga on the beach with tattoos every fucking where.
Literally just one. Yeah, literally just one.
You said he gave you checks.
No, he gave me that check right there.
I'm gonna stop pausing it, my bad.
And he drove you all the way down here for one check?
Is that the guy you're on the phone with? When you were trying to cash the check? That's what we usually do, is they stay on the phone when we try to do this.
That was him.
How much money
That's
were you
why-
supposed to get paid from that? From the $49.50 that you were gonna take out, how much was your cut?
If he say all of it, I'ma scream.
Probably like 15.
1,500?
And he dropped
15.
you off, and he says, and
You just said cash it. I was like,
$1,500.
what car did he drop you off in?
It's one of the electric ones,
Like a Tesla?
Nah, Canava, something like that.
The Kona, whatever it is?
Canyon, I don't know. It's like Canyon something. I don't know.
Is it the Hyundai?
No.
It's newer EV. What color? So we're gonna check the camera. So I mean,
Why are you coming up with a yeah?
Were you dropped off in the front? Or were you dropped off in the back?
The front.
Oh,
Were you dropped off on the side, the front, or the back? Because we're gonna cut the cameras. There's a bank. There's cameras everywhere. Walked where? You said you were dropped off.
You just fucking said you was dropped off. Bro, punch him in the face, my nigga. Real shit. I don't even care, bro. That's why these niggas need to start carrying batons and shit. We need to go ahead and do that movement so they can just start whack-a-moling niggas. This nigga needs to be fucking whack-a-mole. G-O-D. Just go ahead and bink this nigga on top of his head. Right here on top of the taper. Because it don't even make no fucking sense. You just told us that you was dropped off. Now all of a sudden you walked all the way here. That don't even make... So you from another city, you got dropped off to another city, they dropped you off here, then you walk to the bank and what you was gonna walk all the way back to your city? That make...
So I believe you're telling part of the story, right?
Stupid,
you came
bro.
honest with someone telling you to do this.
Stupid.
But it ain't some guy on the beach. It's probably someone you know. It's probably someone who's done this before. Say, hey, I did it once, it went through.
Yep.
In Tampa.
Yep.
And he took you from Tampa to here, and you don't know what kind of car it was. You said it was an EV car, newer, right? What color was it?
It's like a reddish. It's like a dark reddish, like a wine color.
Where did he drop you off?
Literally at the light.
Probably a burgundy Hyundai.
This light,
I
where
guarantee it.
There's a wide open window. One of the light is right here. So that cameras that point that way. Why we're gonna see you walk? Or were they gonna see you walk?
You understand you're in serious trouble right now, right? I hope you know that. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up with you, okay?
Yeah.
You're looking at a
Don't
couple
lie
of
to
felonies. This is felony, man.
Yeah, these are felonies, my nigga.
Yeah. You're looking at washing a check, that's a felony. And fraud, that's another felony.
How the fuck you don't know that these are felonies? And that's what I'm saying. The amount is well over. In some states, it's 1,000. These niggas down in Florida, they not playing. It's 750. So how do you know that that the actions that you are committing don't equate to felony? So you don't even understand the real seriousness of the situation. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas need to be really mindful of who the fuck y'all hang around, bro. Stop trusting niggas. Stop trusting niggas. The only nigga that you really should be trusting is your motherfucking self. Because if you would've, I'm sure that nigga up there told you, bro, something ain't right about this. That's why you asked the nigga, are you gonna get in trouble? Whoever the nigga was, not the nigga at the beach, but your homie. Or whatever nigga sent you down here to do this dumbass shit. Now your life is fucked up. You said you ain't got no record, you probably don't. Now you do, nigga. Now you're a felon. For $1,500 fucking dollars, you was willing to risk your fucking freedom over $1,500 motherfucking dollars. For real? And $1,500 ain't shit. He would have spent it on something stupid. Nigga probably would have spent half of it to get his fucking hair done. Long ass motherfucking hair. What? Y'all, bruh, stupid. This is the dumbest shit ever, man. For real. And you don't even know the seriousness.
Amount is over 750, so another felony. So right now you're looking at 3 felonies alone, yourself. So we're giving you the chance to try to help yourself.
What would be helping you?
The truth. The truth will help you because
that ain't gonna help you, but a lawyer will. That is gonna help you, but a lawyer. In all honesty, stop doing illegal shit without already having money on a lawyer. If you niggas gonna do, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get into shit like this if you know that you aren't going to be able to get out of it. It's too risky, especially some shit like this. It's not like running into the store and or shoplifting or no shit. This is, you walked into a bank.
when we present a case later to the state attorney's office, they're gonna see everything and they're gonna be like, okay, this guy's cooperating or something. I don't think that you're the person involved in this. I think this is a bigger ring. I think that there's way more people involved in this. I don't think you're the only person that they're using to cash these checks. And the reason I know this is because a couple months ago, I made this same arrest for somebody else. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to see the state, okay, hey, I cooperated, he was being truthful. Let's see what we can do to help him out. And I'm not saying to help you out that they're going to give you a deal or anything like that. I'm not mentioning anything. I'm not promising you anything. I am not. But what I'm trying to explain to you is it's just going to help you later in the long run because Everybody's gonna have access to all of this. All of this is being video and audio recorded. We have all the evidence. We're getting the statements, right? So all of this information is gonna come into play later in court.
Right.
So we already caught your line, right? But now you're finally starting to tell somewhat of the truth, right?
So just go all the
It's
way,
not a
bro.
good
Keep
look
it
when the state
100.
attorney is reviewing this and they're like, okay. He's not even remorseful about what he's doing. He doesn't care about what he's doing. Okay. Then they're gonna give you what they're gonna give you. Okay? Again, didn't make you any promise. I'm not telling you that something's gonna change. However,
With a lawyer.
being truthful and you telling the truth and maybe even getting the people that got you in this situation involved. Because as you can see, the people that dropped you off here, the moment they saw our cars, I know that they took off at a high rate of speed. They got in that highway and they say, lose this guy's contact number and it's over. You think you're ever going to hear from them again?
Exactly. So you telling them, get a lawyer. Get a lawyer, my nigga. Tell the truth to an attorney. Don't say shit to them. Don't say a motherfucking thing to them. Get an attorney.
You think they're going to post your bail?
Nope. They're not.
You gotta think. You were set to make what? $1,500? $1,000. So
Nigga,
they
not
gave you
even.
one check
So not even
for $1,000 what
1,500.
you were gonna get. Think about how many checks they're giving out to people, how much money they're making. They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you're about to make $1,000. And like he said,
Stupid.
3 felonies. 3 felonies for $1,000. Let that sink in.
Nigga, you could have got a job in 2 good weeks. You could have got that. Real shit. Could have put in the application at McDonald's. After 2 weeks, you could have racked up a bed.
It's going to be up there. You're going to, depending on the amount of felonies we're going to put. I don't want to give you a number, then I'm wrong. You get what I'm saying? But this is the one and only chance and opportunity we're going to give you to come clean. Once we lock into your statement, guess what? Whatever you tell us, that's what's going to be locked into your statement.
Keep it 100.
Then,
And what I mean by keep it 100 is, tell them what you was there to do. Man, I came here to cash this check. They caught you, my man. Yeah, I came here to cash this check. I was bullshitting. It ain't woo. But you telling on them and doing all that extra shit, nigga. It ain't even. Get an attorney, bro. Get an attorney.
it's up to the attorneys later on and the state how they're going to want to handle this.
But
okay?
these niggas can't help you.
But it's up to you. Because I don't think you are the person at fault for this. Somebody used you. And now look who's the one in handcuffs. And look who's the one that just took off in a car and they're hanging out home.
And all they lost was a piece of paper.
Somebody's calling you, some hobby guy FaceTiming you. Okay.
That's
so
him.
You want to take the fall for everything? It's you?
Take the fall for everything.
Yeah. Like, so this was your idea? This is your whole plot? Okay, so whose idea was for you to do this?
Heavy guy.
There's no way you just were walking around the beach holding hands or walking by yourself holding the air and you decided to be like, oh, hey, how you doing, stranger? Oh, I can make $1,000. Let me jump in your car and let's go to the city of Boca Raton so I can make some money. I highly doubt that's what happened. But if that's the statement you want to stick to, I'll be more than happy when we go in front of the judge to let the judge know that was your statement. So, what happened?
I was at the beach on Tampa
When?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, okay? And then what
When
happened?
you opened up the account.
I was just walking. I walked out of a restaurant. Some guy was like, "Hey, yo, how old you is?" I was like, "I'm 18 years old." And he was like, "Hey, you trying to make a quick $1,000?" I'm like, "Sure." And then once he showed me the check, I'm like, 4,000. So I'm only getting $1,000 for a $4,000 check. Don't make no sense. And I was like, you know what? He'll probably give me more bread. So I was like, you know, I'll just go through.
Why would you think that?
Cash a check, give him whatever he gives, and then whatever he gives me, he gives me. That was literally the end of it. That was it.
Okay.
But my nigga, you see what I'm saying? You waited 2 weeks. You've went through this entire process of 2 weeks. for $1,000. That nigga told you, do you want to make a quick 1,000? Nigga, a quick 1,000 is right now in my hand. 2 weeks ain't quick at all. That's a paycheck. You should have took your ass to work. God.
How did you contact with this person? How did you communicate with this person?
Ooh.
Okay, so you know them for 2 weeks, correct? 2 weeks from today, correct? Give or take? Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been with him every single day, 24/7 with him for the last 2 weeks?
Hell no.
Okay.
That'd be his boyfriend.
So how did you communicate? Did you guys use like brain signals, smoke signals? How did you communicate with him?
Bat signal?
I already had it like memorized.
Okay, so he tells you what to do, but somebody dropped you off. So how did you communicate with these people?
I didn't communicate with him.
How did you get from Tampa, right? If you guys met in Tampa on the beach, I'm assuming like Clearwater, St. Pete, right? It's the other side of the state. So in a 2 week time frame, follow me, 2 week time frame, you got from there to here with him. How did you orchestrate him picking you up and driving you here? Did you send him mail? Did you call him? Did you FaceTime him? Did you Uvu, MySpace? Like, what did you guys use to talk, to coordinate you getting here today? That's what we're trying to figure out.
He paid for everything.
But that's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking what he paid for. How did you guys arrange, like, Instagram DMs? Did you, like, DM him like, hey, dude, I'm ready to go at noon?
How was this set up today?
I'll pick you up.
Yeah, he'll pick me up and then he'll drop me off. And then...
So he picked you up. It's pissing me off because either you're going to shut up and you're going to say nothing and you're going to wait to get a lawyer or an attorney, right? Or you're going to tell the truth. Why are you're like, you telling the truth, but then like you being a dickhead, you leaving like certain pieces out of it. Like, so he picked you up. Why didn't you just say, why are you saying nobody picked you up? Now you saying you walk, like he's about to make me mad. I want to punch him in his chin. Punch that nigga's goatee off.
So
his
how did
face.
he know when to pick you up and where to pick you up?
Because he already dropped me off the first time when we came from that.
So he just came at a random time and you were like, oh, perfect, I've been ready. So you were outside your house for hours just waiting with your stuff to come out?
Not waiting for hours. He knocked on the door and he was there. So I was, all right, let's go.
So he's familiar with the area over here.
I guess so.
So he's from over here.
I don't know where he's from. I literally met him in Tampa.
So then how did he know where you lived?
He didn't know where I lived. I met him in Tampa.
You just sold his
Maybe I'm just really confused with the situation, right? So you live here, but you were in Tampa, right? You live in West Palm, sorry.
I don't live there.
Where do you live?
In Orlando.
You live in Orlando.
Yeah.
So he picks you up in Orlando after meeting 2 weeks ago
in Tampa.
in Tampa.
How the fuck did he know that you lived in Orlando?
And then somehow you guys end up driving down here?
Yeah.
So how did he know what time, what day to get from Tampa to Orlando to pick you up?
He didn't know no time. He just pulled up.
Okay. You just want to lie, my man. It is what it is, bro. Come on, bro. Like, you mean to tell me in a nature of communication where you have a phone that's been blowing up this whole time during a conversation, you didn't get his phone number? So somebody tells you, a random person you never met in your life, tells you, hey, I'm going to give you $1,000. And the first thing is like, okay, you're a stranger. You didn't worry that he was going to go to your house to kill you and your family. No, none of that went through your head.
Nothing. None of that.
And you don't, not even worried that he knows where you live. Now that you're caught, you're not worried that he knows where you live.
He just found out where you stayed at.
Now when you say it like that, yeah.
Oh shit. Oh God. Oh fuck. Nah. I'm not going to be convinced that this nigga is this stupid. Nah, there's no way. Nah. What high school did he go to? I didn't go to the fucking best high school. But where did he go? Where did he receive his education from? The fuck? Now when you put it like that, it kind of sort of makes sense.
It's a little bit, but I mean, I don't think.
You don't think.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
And then be the niggas
Right.
that happen to, the niggas
Well,
that
you
don't
might
think.
know, but we won't know. Okay. Like I said, we'll seize this. We're gonna do a whole analytical. We'll get a warrant for this. This tells the truth. Okay.
He's an idiot.
Fine. Listen, bro. I want to tell you something. Okay. So you understand how this works. Even when you delete stuff in this, nothing is permanently deleted. And once we get the warrant and we get the stuff we need, everything you even ever deleted, we're gonna be able to see. So, yes.
A detective stops by to ask Elliot a few questions before he is taken to jail.
All right, so he changed the story a little bit. So
Okay.
he didn't meet him in Tampa. Then in Fort Lauderdale, like literally a couple days ago. This is, I mean, and take it for what it's worth. Like, you're still not being super clear about how you got down here because you told me one thing, but now you're telling me another thing, right? So this is just something you, like I told you before. You're articulate. You seem like you have it.
Well, there goes a clean record.
You have a conversation. You have a clean record, bro. But like this. I mean, listen, it's like I said, it's not the crime of the century, but you had to know, look, you have to, if someone hands you a check with these two people's names on it and say, oh, go in here and do this, like, come on, bro. Like,
The thing is, I did it before, like a regular employer check. So when I didn't have no bank, that's how I would get my money. Like I would literally go cash it out.
You are smart.
Because it's a check with your name on it, douchebag. That's why. Why would you...
Some random dude in Fort Lauderdale comes up to you and says, oh, you want to do TD? That's wild, bro. That you would even
The thing
tell me
is, that would be a
was chill,
fast
like-
investment, though. That's how I seen it, though.
Okay, well,
But
you
it happened so
never
fast.
Fast
never do it
investment.
again, obviously.
You would have blew that money on dumb
You
shit.
get arrested for it, right? And then ruining that record. But like I said, you're 18, okay? It's a crime, 100%, and you're going to jail for it, right? But if you really don't have any other prior arrests or anything like
I
that,
have nothing, literally.
okay?
Zero.
And then you go see a judge, and they have plenty of things. They have diversion programs.
What was the difference in your story with her? So just so that way I'm caught up to speed, right? Because here's where I'm at, right? I'm not trying to ask you. I'm gonna be shared with you, right? Man to man. You told us one story. That's all I know. She can tell me her story, and it's coming from her, so it's a game of telephone, right? I don't like playing telephone. I'd rather hear it from you, so that way when I write my report, it's your words and not somebody else's, right? So you met this dude in Fort Lauderdale 2 days ago.
Yeah.
You go back home. What happened?
No, I didn't. I stayed in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, so you stayed down there, and then
Stayed
what?
down there, literally, he said, just give me a couple days. I was like, alright, I'll give you a couple days. The day comes, he said, alright, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna walk in TD, I'm gonna give you this check, and you're gonna walk out.
Okay.
Literally made it simple like that.
He filled
didn't
out.
give me the details, he didn't give me nothing, like, he didn't give me arrangements or nothing. He
Yeah.
literally said, I'm gonna give you this check, once you walk in TD,
Cash it, and you're out.
literally simple as that.
So like the
So where did you come up with the houses and shit? That's what fucked you up. Nigga, he didn't send you in there with no... Nigga threw this nigga into the deep end with no rope, no vest, nothing. The nigga literally threw you off of a cliff. The nigga threw you off of a fucking boat with your hands tied behind your back. Nigga literally fucked your life up. Like put a, gave you a record. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put you in some bullshit. That's didn't even give my nigga a script. Like bro, you can go in there and say, woo. Nothing.
this is from my understanding. Not
Damn.
like, just clarifying. Did he have you fill it out, or did he already have all this information for the lady? It was already filled out. Okay.
He literally gave it to me. He said, walk in here, and
So he already knew your name and stuff to fill it out, and then he knew what, I guess, dollar amount he wanted it all to be and stuff?
I guess so.
Okay.
I guess the only thing he asked me for was a name. Like mine.
Sorry.
My name.
Your name.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
I just didn't hear you.
not you.
Okay. And then what, he picked you up earlier today, y'all came straight here and that was it? Y'all ain't been hanging out the last 2 days?
Literally, that's it.
Okay. Alright.
He just made it so simple, so I didn't really like
Oh, I feel
play
that.
it back in my head like, damn. This
The
is
perfect dumb nigga.
You walk out with a band too.
Hey, bro, on some real shit, I know for the nigga that set him up, finding him was like a gold mine. Like, this just finding a nigga like him who was this dumb and gullible to do this shit was perfect. Like, I know he was hype. Like, yeah, I got this little dumbass, little young, light-skinned nigga that we met down at Temp at the beach. It said he trying to do woo-woo for that bend. Hey, man. And even if you do walk out with the money, they go back and they investigate. You're the nigga that's on camera, depositing that check. So if this shit gets brought back up, or if anybody's suspicious about it, nigga, they're coming for you, not him.
And that band was literally gonna go to my clothing, like.
Go to your what?
My clothing brand.
Clothing, I got you.
Like, I was about to open. That's why I opened TD originally, to make a business.
Yeah.
To make it as a business account.
Okay.
But, hey, bro, it's too late for that. No.
We're gonna search you before we put you in the
Yeah.
vehicle. 'Cause
Oh,
you,
no,
you understand?
Ain't too late,
You
bro. You
understand you're
18.
under arrest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not too late, bro. But you did some dumb shit. Please learn from this. For real.
Spread your feet for me, sir. A little bit more wider than that. You're gonna have to go wider. A little bit wider. Yep. I'll show you. Right there. Like that.
Open it up, nigga. Get used to it.
100%. What do you think my hand is here? You see what I'm saying? Look. I got my leg and my arm making sure you don't fall.
Get the fuck up out of here, bro. I'm cool.